Hey guys, this is Trevor with High Desert Tactical, and I just want to talk about what a good concealed weapon is today. I know that this question has been beat into the ground by every gun owner that has a digital camcorder and is posting videos on YouTube, but I just have ran into this question several times at the gun counter. And you know, with my state that right now the concealed weapons permit applications have gone through the roof. There's usually like a month to a month and a half waiting period for the concealed weapons class. And then when you get done with that class, it's a 4 to 5 month wait before you can even go in and get your concealed weapons background check. And then I don't even know how long it takes after you submit your background check information, how long it takes for you to get your concealed weapon back. So you're looking at 6 to 7 months, give or take. And so I'm getting a lot of new permit owners coming in and asking me what a good concealed weapon is. And a lot of times they've already made up their mind. They just want somebody to tell them what they think, and then it seems like they want to argue about it, even though they asked for your opinion in the first place. But what I'm going to get at is I'm not really going to talk about what a good concealed weapon is literally. I'm not going to point out what gun I would pick, because realistically it's totally up to the person. It's like a pair of shoes. I might think one pair of shoes is the best pair ever, and then my next door neighbor will tell me that I'm completely nuts and they suck and make his lower back hurt. It's all left up to interpretation. But what I'm going to come at is I kind of have gotten this pushback from a lot of customers with this gun snob attitude about like concealability versus grip versus comfort versus shooting it. It's like, you know what, if you want to carry a gun and you want to carry it concealed, you're going to have to give up a lot of aspects of what a normal, comfortable, regular shooting, practicing gun would be. You have to look at it that way. I'm going to use a couple guns for an example. I mean, would you ask yourself, is this a good concealed weapon? I think it's a good concealed weapon. This is a 22 mag, the NAA. This is a great little pistol. Can I hit a broadside of a barn with this thing? No. But if somebody was coming at me and was within 5 feet, I definitely would be able to take care of business. I have the 22 mag cylinder in it. It does come with a 22 long cylinder. And I have basically Hornady critical defenses. Yeah, they make critical defenses for the 22 mag. This gun is a great gun. I have this gun for the very specific purpose is when I'm wearing like shorts, surf shorts, things like that. That way I don't have to pack around a big old gun. I'd rather have this than not have anything. I always tell people it's better to have a gun and not need it than need it and not have it. I mean, it's just pretty obvious that way. And sometimes you have to give up some of the aspects of like what you think is good and what you think is not good. The other thing too is like you want to look at this. Is this a good concealed weapon? This is a Model 10 Smith & Wesson 38 Special. Yeah, it's a great gun. It's a great concealed weapon. It's like one of the most reliable style guns ever. As long as it's loaded and you pull that trigger, it's gonna fire. What? Yeah, it's heavy. Yeah, it's thick. You have to give up these aspects or take on these aspects just for it to work or be comfortable on your person. I mean, you can take, you guys have seen these before. This is my LC9 and my XDS. These are great concealed weapons as well. I have a lot of aspects that I go by. There's like guidelines that I usually go with. I don't really need any more than, or I don't need any less than 5 rounds. All my guns generally have 5 rounds. I try to stay away from 8 to 10 round magazines or capacity just because then the gun gets too bulky, especially for my style of clothing. I get a lot of women that want to wear skimpy clothing or tight-fitting, form-fitting clothing, no offense by using the word skimpy, and they want to carry a gun, and then they don't like that the gun prints on them, but then they want to put it in their purse, and I'm very against keeping a gun in a bag. I think as long as you have a firearm with you, it should be on your body. The only way that firearm's going to be taken away from you is if you're dead. That's literally how I look at it. Some people don't agree with that. They use fanny packs, they use purses, they use all kinds of, bags that are designed for carrying guns, and that's okay, but that's my opinion, okay? So I'm gonna leave you with this one thought, and I'm gonna try to put it out as best as I can. A gun is a tool, and there's not one tool out there for every situation in the world, okay? There's a few of them out there that can do several jobs. It does one job way better than the other 5 that it can do, like the hammer. The hammer's a great tool. You can pound nails, you can remove nails, you can move things around, you can break things, you can form metal with a hammer. But if your car's broke down and you beat on your engine with a hammer, you are not going to get anywhere. It just doesn't work that way. Guns are the same way. There's always going to be a gun that's better for one situation than the other, but you have to get over this whole idea of that there's going to be one perfect gun for everything. You want a gun for home defense, you want a gun that you can carry on your person. It just doesn't really work that way. You're going to have to look at it just like shoes again. You're going to have multiple pairs of shoes for multiple purposes. You know, and yeah, I mean, you can get away with 3 guns. That's why there's always the 3-gun list. So that's what I would do, is I'd work with 3 guns. That's just my advice. This is Trevor with High Desert Tactical. I'm trying to keep this video down to a short amount of time. So I'm done. I'm over. Thank you guys. I appreciate your time. Let me know what you think. Leave comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like. I am on Facebook. I am on Twitter. I even have a Tumblr account, which is ironic that I like more than Twitter or Facebook. Check them out. Let me know if you need help finding them. They're on my homepage. Take care.